Okay, so it's weight cut day. I got 10 pounds to go. I'm going to explain a little bit on how I cut the weight. So basically, 5 days out, I am putting in 2 gallons of water every day. I'm drinking as much water as I can possibly take in. When I get to 2 days out, now I'm dropping that amount to 1 gallon. So for the last 2 days, when I'm 24 hours out, just 1 gallon of water. And then when I'm 24 hours out, no water. So if I'm weighing in at 7 o'clock, weigh-ins are at 7, then the 7 o'clock the night before, that's when I stop taking in any water at all. And the last day there, very little amounts of water, just enough to feel comfortable. And what that does is my body's getting used to taking in all this water, and then I shut the valve off, well, the water just keeps going out. And hopefully you can get rid of 3 to 6 pounds, depending on how much sodium you take in. So sodium, that's the next thing. 5 days out also, you want to try to eliminate as much sodium as possible. If you can get rid of all the sodium, perfect. I love sodium, so I have a hard time with that. But the more sodium you cut out, the easier it's going to be, and the more water you're going to piss out, and the easier you're going to have in the sauna or however you decide to cut the weight. How I do it, however, is I cut it in a Epsom salt bath, and then I also use a sweatsuit, and then I do it like that. Basically, I fill up the bathtub with nice hot water in the bathtub, a 20-pound bag of Epsom salt. In the bath, I use the whole thing. I use 4 bottles of rubbing alcohol, and with the rubbing alcohol and the Epsom salt, this helps to open up your pores and make you sweat more. And then I also take Abilene Women's Makeup Remover. I put that all over my body, and that does the same thing. We're really just trying to get the pores to open up so we can really start to sweat and get rid of all the water in your body. That's what we're doing. We're dehydrating our body, and then after we make weight, we'll rehydrate. So Epsom salt bath, I think, is the best. So try it out if you want. Cutting weight is an art. Everybody likes to do it their own way. Just kind of like jiu-jitsu. I don't think there's no exact right way. It's not a math problem. But this is what works for me, and I hope it can work for you too. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, so this is everything you will need to cut the weight. This is just basic cheap rubbing alcohol. You can get this anywhere. I just ordered it on Amazon always. This is Abilene Women's Makeup Remover. This you're going to put on your body. Opens up all the pores and really helps you to sweat. Just regular bath salt. You don't want anything funky like the Muscle Relax bath salt or anything like that. Just a regular Epsom salt. And a good sweatsuit. You can buy a cheap one online or pretty much anywhere, Walgreens or Walmart or something. I like a nice Twins one. It'll probably last you the rest of your life if you buy a good one. And you're going to need a good scale. A good digital scale. Don't get an old school style scale. Get a good digital scale. And you want to just make sure that when you step on it and you get off, here I'll show you. You want to make sure that it just reads right the exact same time. No more ever than 0.2 off. And you want to try it 3 times. So 197.4. Alright, guys, that's everything you're going to need. Alright, so starting my weight cut, had a hell of a time because one of my family members accidentally cut off the hot water heater at my own house. So I know I had to go up to my dad's house and change everything. So we're having a hell of a time. So anyways, we're going to start here, see where my weight's at. $193.8, and I need to get to 186, so about 8 pounds I gotta do. Got the Epsom salt here. You can just drink this if you want, and that might make you throw up and you probably lose some weight like that, but I don't really suggest it. I'm going to use the Abilene salt on my body to open the pores.
20 seconds. Alright, that makes 30 minutes in the tub with the salt and alcohol.
I'm on 190. Thank you.
Alright, here again with Brendan Kesler. We've got a few pounds left to go. We're doing real well.
So one of the most important parts is after my 30 minutes of bathtub, I give myself a couple of pieces of ice and a Halls or a Jolly Rancher. So now hopefully 35 minutes of this, hopefully that'll cut the rest. The last how many pounds do we have to go? 4 pounds, 4.5?
4.5 pounds. Alright, we are here with Brandon Kesler again. He's gonna like this news. We have 5 minutes left of his 1 hour cut. Should be at 185. Ready to rock and roll. He is going to come out of this as a gorgeous butterfly. 35 minutes in the sauna room down.
Open the door for me. I'm trying to make it in because I'm going to get red everywhere. This is what 10 pounds in 1 hour looks like. A little bit of sweat. I'm still going to sweat, so I can either weigh in naked. If I don't sweat it out by then, but I'm good. It's that easy. Alright guys, also check the link below this. You can buy, I got links for the sweatsuit, links to get the right kind of bath salt, Epsom salt, links for the best, most inexpensive alcohol, links for everything you need to cut the weight, the right scale, everything you need. Just check it out. Thanks guys.